So I'm going to pick up from here. You can see through these trees here. We're up on a cliff. And down below is water. Whoop. There seem to be a lot of mosquitoes here today. It's always fun. But I've loaded myself up with bug balm, so I'm good to go. So one of the things I really love to do when I'm walking around, here we go, speak of the devil, well, more like angel, is find all these beautiful offerings that I always seem to find feathers. And here's another. It's just so magical, some of the things that I find, and the animals that communicate with me. Totems and so forth. If you pay attention, there's always a message in everything. Okay, phone, thanks for that. There's always a message in everything. And here we go. I'm not paying attention to this camera. Look at that. You guys see that? That's all water down there. See if I can get to an area where it's really visible. You hear those cicadas. It's that time of year. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So gorgeous. Last time I was here, I found 30 feathers in one day, and some of them were pretty exotic too. Ooh, it's high tide. I was actually thinking to myself, how cool would it be if I got a cardinal feather, because I've never gotten one before. 2 cardinals flew by me. One kind of just like swooped in front of my head, and then, you know, maybe 20 feet in front of me, there was a cardinal feather just lying on the ground. I got some blue jay feathers, all kinds of stuff. I don't know how long I can get away with making this video for. Ooh, what do we have here? Normally I would see more wildlife as I'm walking, but I think because I'm making noise, they're just, you know, like, peace. We're out of here. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. I want to get a shot from up here. No, wrong spot. Okay. I am way up on a cliff right now, looking down on water, and it's just so peaceful, so secluded, so quiet. I better watch so I don't fall and kill myself here, but look at that. It is so steep here. I don't want to fall my ass. Okay. Let me move. So there's a open field coming up at the top up here. Well, it's a little bit of a hike from here. And it just smells like all these really sweet, fragrant grasses, and that's where all those wild raspberries are, and lots of bunnies like to chill out there. Also, I don't know if we'll see one today because I'm being really loud, but there are lots of snakes around here, and they're just like ribbon snakes. They're harmless, they don't hurt you, but they're really beautiful, and last summer I had a lot of encounters with them. And here's a little robin leading the way again. Last time I was here, a couple days ago, there was a robin who stayed about, 50 feet in front of me for the whole time and kept looking back. And oh, there's a butterfly. There goes a squirrel. Here's our little robin friend. And there's a bug on the lens. That's nice. Okay. Okay, I gotta bring this down to the water. It's so beautiful. Alright, bugs. Chill. So this area that I'm walking in right now, going down these steps here, down to the water, I come here year-round, so I hike even in the snow when there's like, many, many feet of snow. It's really, really awesome. I love it. There's no one here, usually, which is nice. There's an occasional school field trip and kids are screaming and that kind of kills it, but for the most part, it's just me and all that is. It's lovely. Well, not that the kids aren't part of that, but you know what I mean. Just look at this. This is my home. Super high tide, so I won't be doing much walking on the beach today, but this beach is filled with natural clay. You can, actually make pottery out of it. I've done that before. You walk in it, it gets stuck on your shoes. But it feels so great. I just it works as sunscreen too. So if you're out here and you're out here for a long time and you forgot to put something on, you can just kind of put it on your skin and you look like an idiot, but it works. Okay, let me just show you the last part. That's a dirty feather, I don't want that. Okay. There's some really beautiful birds here. Like I was saying before, cardinals, blue jays. I've seen some great blue heron and some osprey. Red-tailed hawks don't really tend to hang out by the water too much. They prefer the big open areas, hanging out on utility poles and stuff like that. And that's a shame because that's my totem. I really have such an attachment to this, such a connection, I should say, to red-tailed hawks. I can't wait until I find a mature red-tailed feather one day when I've earned it. But yeah, so I'm coming up to that area that, I'm walking faster than I normally do, I'm out of breath. Okay, so this is the area that I have a, I have meditated in many times, and I paint. I bring my easel, canvas, paints, and just set it up in a pretty spot and paint what I see. Look at this. I'm going to be quiet so you can just hear the symphony that's here. There's a rabbit. I wonder if it's the one I released. Could be. Definitely could be.